Okay, so I am currently at the weight loss clinic. It's called Maxx Life Wellness Centers in McDonough, Georgia. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna ask the doctor a few questions, a few of the questions y'all had for me. Some stuff I can't answer because I didn't go through that, and he gonna answer the questions for you. So let's go. Cliff,
Hey,
what's going on?
good man. How are you?
Pretty good. Okay, I got a few questions for you. So questions that some people wanted to know. So they reached out to me, asked me, and I told them I can ask you.
All right, let's get to it.
What is the name of the weight loss medication?
So we use a generic version of Ozempic, and it's called Semaglutide. Some people call it Semaglutide.
Would the shots be healthy for a type 2 diabetic?
Yes, they're only for type 2 diabetic. Type 1 diabetics cannot take the shot.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I would have never known that. Yeah. See, that's the nobody said they had to ask you because I would never known that. If you're on metformin, is it okay to be on Ozempic also?
Yes. So metformin actually is known as the diabetic drug to make you poop a lot. So if you want to stop pooping so much, yes, Ozempic is a better option. But a lot of insurance plans won't cover it. So they'll cover metformin, so people have to go with their insurance will cover. Gotcha.
How can I lose weight if I'm taking a medication to make me gain weight? Can I balance the two?
So I'm thinking they gotta be talking about a steroid, maybe they're taking. And you gotta think about weight loss. So here what we do for our clients, we do a biometric scan every week, and we try to focus on helping people lose their fat mass. Steroids don't make you put on fat mass, they tend to make you put on more muscle mass, which makes you heavier. But muscle is more defined, so it takes up less space. So that would actually aid in your weight loss process because it makes you look smaller and it makes you look healthier. So if you just lose fat and not your muscle, that's how you look healthy in the face versus somebody who they're sick. So not that they balance or counteract each other. Steroids gonna do what it's supposed to do. And then the Ozempic, what it does is suppress your appetite so you're not hungry. But what you put in your pie hole determines how much weight you're gonna lose.
How long can you take weight loss shots, and how many shots can you take before it becomes dangerous?
So we don't know that answer. I don't think there's like a scope to how long, right? Or if it is, it will be this for us. We do blood work on you every 3 to 6 months, depending on how your blood work started. As long as your blood work checks out fine, we'll allow you to continue getting the shot. So I guess the answer would be as long as your blood work checks out fine. And we'll let that tell us when you become unhealthy by taking the shot.
Okay. And of course, a lot of people want the shot.
Yes.
Everybody wants it.
It's in high demand, but it works. Like, it's a huge difference in how you feel. It makes the weight loss easy. My biggest gripe with my patients when I do weight loss coaching, which you know that, right? So I talk to people what they're eating, what they're not eating. My biggest gripe with all my patients is they won't eat. Yeah. You can't lose weight if you don't eat healthy food.
Yeah. I know a lot of time I would come here and I would lose muscle mass because I'm really not eating. I won't lose the fat, I lose the muscle. So
right, and we focus on that hard, right?
Yeah. You always tell me I gotta eat. But sometimes, like I tell people too, it get a little hard. But you still you gotta find something that you can eat. Yeah, you
Two options: you can do a diet where you gotta control your eating with nothing, or you can do this diet and make yourself eat when you're hungry.
Yeah.
A or B.
A lot of people want the medicine, and I think it's hard to pay for a lot of people, especially out of pocket. So does insurance cover it?
So under special conditions, yes. Most insurance require you to be diabetic. Some require you to be pre-diabetic. Other insurances won't cover it at all. So it just kind of depends on your insurance and your plan level. They all vary. So that blood work becomes important. We do the consult, we do the blood work, find out where you are. If you are pre-diabetic or diabetic, and you can call your insurance company, they will tell you what your plan will pay for. Like, it's not a secret to them. You can call and say, hey, will you pay for Ozempic? They'll tell you yay or nay if you have this problem. And then you gotta do the blood work and verify it, and they'll pay. Now, how much they pay becomes the next question, because some people say they'll pay. We send a prescription over and they call me back, and it's $975 a month. It's cheaper for them to come see me. So it always varies, but yeah, the insurance will tell you if they'll pay or not.
Once I told people I was on the medication, they would say, "Oh, you're just gonna gain the weight right back." Will you gain the weight back once you stop taking the shot?
So, base answer is going to be yes, but that's if you don't change your lifestyle. There is no diet, there is no pill, there is no shot that lets you eat healthy for a short period of time or for whatever period of time you do to get to the desired weight you want, and allow you to go back and enjoy the Western civilization diet. right? Wings, burgers, hot dogs every day, you know, all the white rice you want, fried rice and stuff. No, you can't. If you go back to that lifestyle, you're going to get back to where you started. Here at Maxx Life Wellness Centers, we talk to you about creating a healthy lifestyle because that's the long-term advantage. I have two kinds of customers. I have customers that listen to me, they form that healthy lifestyle, and all I get from them is referrals. I don't see them anymore because they're eating right 80% of the time. They maintain their diet, so they're maintaining their weight, or they're working out. Then I get the ones that don't give me a lot of referrals, but I see them all the time. So they're their own referrals. Every month they come in because they got to keep buying the shots. So they pay me like they pay their light bill.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to control their appetite. They're not going to eat great. If you come and do my 12-week plan, which is my most popular plan, most women lose between 18 to 24 pounds. Most men lose between 28 to 32 pounds. If you do way less than that, to me, you're an epic failure and let me know you're just eating less of the same junky foods.
Yeah.
But if you change your foods and follow my diet, you'll be at the top of those lists.
How much does it cost to start? Like, if somebody want to get started today, how much, like, what's the cost of that?
So, all right, so a couple of things. Since this is a medication, it has to be prescribed by a physician, right? So first thing first, you have an office visit. If you have insurance, they'll pay for your office visit. If you don't, you have to pay us for your office visit. Office visits range anywhere from $175 to $225. Like I said earlier, there's blood work. So we have to do blood work. If you have insurance, they pay for it. If not, it's out-of-pocket expense. Now, if you buy a big enough plan, we can help you with those expenses if you don't have insurance, okay? And what I will do for all the Trez people, if you come in to see me, if you got insurance and they're gonna pay for everything else, so we have to work out a plan where you can pay for your office visit and blood work, I will give you my entry price for $300 for your first month. That's 4 shots for $300. You're not gonna beat that anywhere in the city.
You're really not.
All you gotta do is say you came from Trez, follow my Instagram also, and boom, that's gonna be your price on the medication part. But we will work with you on the other services too, with your blood work and consult.
What are the negative side effects to the medication that people mention to you? Like when they come in, what's something negative they say about it?
So, all right, so the biggest thing with this medication is nausea, right? But it's just your A1Cs being balancing, so your gallbladder is trying to get rid of the junk that it can't really use. So if you eat a lot of junk food before you get the shot, nausea seems to be a lot worse, right? First, second week, nausea can be normal. But that's your body making adjust. Imagine a high-end athlete like a football player, right? They run almost 20 miles per hour. They run down a football field 20 miles per hour and they ate a bunch of junk food last night. They need something their body can use for energy. If there's a bunch of junk food in there, it can't use that. So it's going to make them throw up to get rid of that because it's looking for something to use. It's close to that what's happening, the reason why the nausea come on. The healthier you eat, the less nausea you're going to have, all right? So that's one huge side effect. Everybody kind of go through starting out. The next thing that's fairly big is sulfur burps. Now, I've done a diet. I lost over 30 pounds. It was the easiest 30 pounds I ever lost. I had sulfur burps because I could smell them and taste them. And nobody around me told me they could smell and taste these things. But I was on the phone with a client, and she's gonna call her kids. And there was a complaint, they had let their windows down. This woman's sulfur burps was so bad. So obviously they can go from mild to severe. The last not least, the other side of it is gonna be no appetite.
Yeah.
No appetite, and it can cause constipation. But those who get constipated are people who don't eat right. If you eat your green vegetables, or if you have severe constipation issues already, we give you something to include in your diet to help with that because we don't want those bowels to lock up.
So somebody asked, they wanted to know how many units that I'm on right now. Okay. And where did I start?
All right. So let me tell you this way. So I don't want to direct on you because we got HIPAA, so I can't say what medications you get from us, right? So what I can say is we start most of our clients at 20 units. All right. We don't measure in milligrams. We measure in units. Now, those of you who are math magicians, we do use Semaglutide 2.65 milligrams per ml. So there is a calculation you can do to figure out what 20 units is on how many milligrams you're getting. All right. Our dosage tops out at 90 units. Right. People that are on that 90 units have been on the shop typically closer to a year. Or some people just have a hard time suppressing their appetites. I've had 3 customers I can think of right off the top of my hand that their appetite didn't get good and suppressed until they got to those higher levels. Okay. And I've had some where 20 units was too much. I had 3 I can think of where 20 units was too much. They only needed 10 most of the time. So your anatomy, your body anatomy makes a difference in how you process medication. If you're one of those people that take medicines all the time and don't have the severe side effects, then you'll probably be average. You'll go between 20 and 90. How fast, we don't know. If you're one of those people that take an ibuprofen and you pass out for 2 days, you're going to probably one of the people that's not going to need a lot of medication because you don't tolerate a lot of medicine for your body. So between 20 units to 90 units is how we dose.
Okay.
And it's once a week.
Last question. What do you recommend people to eat, like while they're on the diet and like after?
All right, so let me say this. After the diet, we believe in a healthy lifestyle, right? I've said it already before. 80-20, right? If you've been larger and you've lost weight, you're gonna always have to maintain some kind of healthy lifestyle to maintain your weight loss, right? This shot can help you get smaller than the size you can maintain, right? I see it happen. And then those people get addicted to the shots because they don't want their weight to ever come back. But they're not active enough and they won't eat right to maintain that weight. So what I recommend for everybody, after the diet, 80-20. 80 means 80% of the time, you're still following my healthy diet plan, right? You're still getting your carbs, complex carbs, protein, fibrous carbs, healthy fats, and simple carbs, which are fruits, around the clock, right? You're eating out, you learn how to get simply grilled chicken or salmon, you get your broccoli, you get your sweet potato with no sugar. Those are things you still want to avoid, even after the fact. Now, you want to have a cheat day so you can go out and enjoy yourself, but you have to do that in moderation, right? So 20% of the time, when you look on a month's calendar, that's like maybe once a weekend, or every other weekend, or one day out of the weekend, you can have a cheat day and go out and enjoy yourself. But during work days, prep your foods, eat healthy. So therefore, when you have things coming up, whether it's family events, reunions, or whatever, then you can go out and eat whatever else is eating and be able to enjoy yourself and not feel like you're on a diet. But when you sit in the house eating by yourself, why are we eating so unhealthy all the time, right? Yeah. So that helps you maintain the weight loss. We give you a full diet plan here to follow. We show you how to eat. We tell you what you do want to leave out, explain to you why. And if that's your advice and you feel like you got to have it, fine. Where else can you clean up your diet and take something else out that you don't need, right? So we try to help you find that happy balance so that you can have a healthy life.
Is there anything else that, you think we might have left out, or any question that, you probably want to answer, or that many people ask that we didn't get to in here?
These are actually really great questions. I don't know. I mean, I do weight loss consults all the time. So people want to know, what's good weight loss, what's bad weight loss. Healthy weight loss for a woman is 1.5 pounds to 2.5 pounds per week. If you're doing more than that, typically it's unhealthy and it's not going to last. For men, it's more. It can be 2.5 to 3.5 pounds. Same thing. Here at Maxx Life Wellness Centers, we get your body suited for weight loss. So not only do we give you the diet medication to help you suppress your appetite, we check your hormones, make sure your testosterone is at the right level. We check your vitamin D. We check your B12. We're going to check your pancreas. We're going to check several parts of the enzyme. We do a general health panel and a full hormone panel for men and women. And we tell you what you need to maximize your weight loss process. Not everybody does that. True enough, yes, almost anybody can lose weight with this shot. But what about the long-term effects? Do you want it to be, hey, I just want to lose weight for a little bit for this wedding or whatever's coming up, and then go back to your original size? Fine. Or do you want to have the problem I've heard Trez talk about where everything in your closet is too big? Yeah. Which one do you want? Yeah. The long-term effect tends to be better because, I used to live on the scale. I used to weigh myself every day, and I feel that depression where, if the scale number is up, I eat less. If it's down, I eat and drink more. I'm so happy I've gotten a part of my life where I don't have to live like that. So I'm able to create my healthy life. I eat healthy most of the time. When I have a cheat day, I go in, I try to work out twice a week. That's my lifestyle, and I'm comfortable there. I don't get on the scale anymore. If I do, I think I'll be right where I left off, right around 250. I've lost over 50 pounds to be able to maintain it over the last 2.5 years. So the lifestyle is key. There is nothing you can do to lose weight and not gain it back if you're not going to change how you eat.
Yep.
So just remember, the hole in your face is what you got to fix.
Yep. All right. Appreciate that, Cliff.
Right. Thank you, guys. Maxx Life Wellness Centers.
So there you have it. Make sure y'all like this video, comment on it. I mean, y'all shouldn't have no more questions. At this point, I didn't answer any question that y'all could have ever had in life about this stuff. But if you do, of course, put it in the comments. I'm gonna put the link in the description box to this exact place. You fill out the fields, the form, fill out the whole form, and then they'll contact you, and you can go from there. You can like this video, you can subscribe, whatever you want to do. Just do one of them. It's all free. It's all free. Just do one for me. I greatly appreciate it. But until next time, y'all have a good one.